buddy. P1 right there.
Good evening, Internet. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is you are. For some of you, it may be tomorrow. Hopefully for nobody, it's yesterday, because that would just be weird. This is the No Toad Racing League. This is your points. After 4 of 12 events for this season, I am Cooper. Hear me bore you. As is no surprise from the guy who wins constantly, Davey Hendricks still leads the points over Al, call me Rafter, Corey. Then we got Kyle, Sexy Waltrip Gretsch in third with John Kreidler in fourth. Jacob Klinkart rounded out the top 5 in points. We got AJ Benish leading up Nodge. It's the guy with all the fans, John Crutchley. And he is ahead of Marty Rogers, John Campbell, and Jason, or I may call him Johnny just because, Benson. Starting the second group of 10 here, we got Gary Sargent, Matt Piracini, who still is out injury wavered as far as I can tell. I did not see him in practice. Alex Goff, Alan Dixon, Skylar Carnes, whom I saw in practice. Justin Malarkey, Mr. Christian Lotion, Michael McCuskey, Oliver Turan, and Douglas Kelly are our kids running the points. Tonight, we've got the Roval. The No Toads turn right. The No Toads turn left. The No Toads probably wadded up in turn 1 because that's just what happens. We have got 45 laps ahead. We've got 3 sets of Goodyears sitting in the pits. And as usual, the one fast repair using 65% of the fuel of the Xfinity car. And we will have a competition caution as the leader hits lap 13. Basically, why not? That's why. That's why we're going to do that. So, you know. We'll just get some things to blink on here and off, because why wouldn't we? Have Windows gone mad. We got us some on-track qualifying that is finishing up. The iRacing gods decided that we're going to get right up on there and shut her down. That was the very tail end of Marty Rogers making his qualifying run. But this is number 5. Next week is Las Wages, or Las Vegas, you know, where you go to lose all your money. Because, you know, it's Vegas. That's what you do there. But today, Charlotte, the Roval, probably as seen on TV. It's got right turns, it's got left turns, it's got some road course, it's got some oval track. There will be mad people. That's just what this is going to do to everybody. Everybody's going to be mad. Somebody won't be mad. It's hard telling who. I'll be mad for somebody, maybe. That sounds like probably good plans. We're finishing our little bit longer than normal qualifying run. We'll get up a race info grid here real quick. Still not ironed out them bugs. That SDK software, it did an update. It's been odd ever since. But No Toads are gonna take on the Roval. Gonna right turn Roval it in Charlotte, and that's wrong Carolina. Man, we're gonna have to do something with this type editor. See if we can get some grid stuff to pop up here real quick, and as soon as the goes official here, it will let us do that, and it is not official quite yet. But we do have Skylar. He's back with us. Kyle is kind of a road course ringer. Davey Hendricks, until proven otherwise, I'm just going to say he's a road course ringer. Yeah, I mean, man, the dude wins everywhere, every time, constantly. We've got some others that are known to sling left and right corners. Oliver Tran's seen him run pretty good on road courses. See Marty run good here. John Campbell, JC, is just, I mean, silky smooth doesn't quite put it. He's an extremely smooth race car driver, which is something that you really need here because it's just Armageddon. I mean, you're trying to beat the tires loose constantly, and you're going in hard, you're braking hard, you're turning hard, you're accelerating hard. I mean, just everything is hard on the tires, and the people who can do that the least have tires at the end of a run, and then they start passing people. This is going to be pretty different from what you see from Talladega. You know, Talladega 2, 3, 4 wide. Turn 1, yeah, we'll see that. Going off into turn 1, we'll see multiple wide. It's just how you get these things. But back in through here, the infield loop coming around, which we do not lose this little S-curve there in the middle. We just take the outer ET head. If you guys follow NASCAR Chasm on Twitter, he cut out ET's head and put in there, and well, it made perfect sense as soon as you see that going like that. So it looks like we've got an 18-car field here. It looks like 13 of them have taken time. And it looks like one of them is still on track. So we might have 4 of them. Oh, that was a good lap. We got 4 that look like they may or may not bother with it. Looks like one of them might actually be AJ. It looks like he's turned 2 laps, but it's not scoring him. And of course, in that, you get off track or go through the grass or you touch the wall or anything, iRacing gets all negative Nancy on you and kicks out your lap. So rude. It's these cars, of course, are not designed for road courses. They are designed to use the outer portion of this track. So getting them to turn right is something of an event of itself. But it does kind of make for an entertaining race. I do have to give it that. The Roval does usually give us some entertainment and get you some meme-worthy stuff. Going over the Ninja Turtles here, you get cars up on 2 wheels and, some, hey, ma, look, no hands kind of stuff. But for now, we're waiting on qualifying to finish up. We should only have about 30 seconds here left, and then we'll get everybody gridded. We'll get a grid up for you, and if it doesn't come up, we will just go ahead and skip it, and I'll put the scoring tower up. Speaking of putting the scoring tower up, we have 2 guys that you can get a hold of, and I'm going to put a graphic up here in a second that will give you our Discord. You can also log in here on iRacing. 6307 is the league number. And you can get on there and apply and get on the Discord and apply, and you can be a no-toad with us, because who doesn't want to be a no-toad? Everybody wants to be a no-toad. All right. On that, guess who's back? Skylar Carnes sitting on the pole, the 123 and change around to the Roval. Outside of him, Kyle. Boy, .067. That was a couple of rocket fast laps there. Davey Hendricks going to start 3rd. Marty Rogers, aforementioned, is, pretty good on a road course, starting 4th. Al Corey, another one of the smooth guys that can save both fuel and tires. So these being strategy type races, Al should be up front most of the race. Christian coming up there, he was that lap I was talking about that was running a late lap. He went up there, man. That was a good lap. Then Terry's going to start 7th outside of Mr. Klinkhart. And then we got Mr. Dixon and Oliver starting 10th. We got John Campbell all the way down there in Tomorrowland. He's in Australia. Starting 11th. Gary Sargent, the guy that owns this whole everything, the whole kit and caboodle, starting there in 12th. Jason, don't call me Johnny, Sticky Fingers Benson, starting lucky number 13. Alex Goff starting 14th. The Nodge taking him out from 15th. AJ Benish going to start 16th in front of Will Jester and Willie Whitaker. So that, my good folks, is how we're going to line up to start the race at Roval. Shut this off. We're going to go over to this. Cars are just kind of sitting, hanging out, getting them warmed up and whatnot and everything and all that good fun stuff. we have got what I was just telling you. There's your Discord link. That would be the .gg, the slash, AYF that are, you need to be capital, because if you're not getting here. And then a little p, who doesn't know about taking one of those? And then a big old NS and another little P and a D, and you got yourself a Discord link to the No-Toad Raptor. That wasn't really how you should start that. I guess ignore everything I said about him. And there's everybody who stopped, let him back on, now showing up they've crashed. But anyway, after that weird thing, the No-Toad Racing League is recruiting now. We run almost every night. We've got ARCA, Xfinity, Next Gen, the 87s. We got King of the Hill, which is just random. It's all random stuff. The official races do start at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This is 20 years of No-Toad. Friendly iRacing League got their start back in 2002 using the NASCAR Racing Series from Papyrus. And you got the Discord link there on your screen. You can join and also look them up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That is how you get on here, and then you can do something, and then I can make fun of you on a broadcast. That's how that works. And we're going to lock them in here on Mr. Skylar Carnes. We're going to bring up the old tower here. In the background, we still got we got some lap to make here, because there's a lot of lap to make here. The old Roval, she is a slow pace lap. Skylar's going to come up there and pit maneuver the pace car. Or maybe just going to drag race it. We have seen that pace car actually really haul the mail. At like Dega or something, you'll be ahead of it. I swear to God, that thing's got a rocket booster on it somewhere. She moves. She move fast. She'll move up real fast. Down the straightaway of the backness that isn't so straight right now, because that little kink rock chaw. We've got us a kink is what we've got. Don't shame it. So we've got people kind of everywhere back here. I really am not sure exactly what started this, but let's see if this gets flamed on Jester. Trying to warm him up. Alright, well, we'll be able to come back to that, I'm sure. There's some pre-race nonsense going on. Actually, you know what? Let's keep that blimp view. This might be the best way to do this. Down into the final chicane before the start-finish line. We is about to go green like that 47. Skylar Carnes takes the green, says, bye, Kyle. And off we go. Down into one. You can see Al, Corey coming in there. Coming in hot. We got some side-by-side going on here. Oh, Cleankart gets into the 33. Well, we have basically made it almost half a lap now. Going back through here. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. Let's check up front here. See what we get. Well, we're showing AJ's off course. You don't want to be off course, and he is indeed off course. All right, so we got basically through there. So go us. Go Toads. There is Kyle, who is following Sir Skylar Carnes. I was just going to call him Sir Carnes, but that sounded weird in my head, so I didn't. Off into NASCAR 3. And into NASCAR 4. And then we're going to have the little hoopy-doop chicane. I think that's what we're going to call that. This here is the hoopy-doop. Because you got to hoopy-doop it over there, and you hoopy-doop it back over there. Skylar leads lap 1. Go back here. There is Mr. Marty Rogers. Like the old Big 7 up. back in the day. That was just an awesome deal those guys had going on. Good times, good times. Let's hop on and do some riding. Hop on a ride here with Marty. Go through some of this inner loop, some of ET's head, and come up here on Rafter. That right there is hard to do. I'm not real sure why. That's kind of hard to do. You really got to be off the gas way sooner than you think. The Roval is really pretty fun in a lot of cars. The Xfinity car is not one of the things that it's fun with, but it is absolutely a challenge. Go down here to the back, not straight anymore. Oh man, that's pretty good air. Rafter took that off some sweet jumps. Except to just break the front tire off. Then in through Hoopy Doop Junction. All I remember Hoopy Doop, but whatever else we call it. Hoopy Doop. Oopsie daisy. Now those Ninja Turtles, man, they make it where you cannot get on the fuel. It's like you just don't want to. You hit the loud pedal, and the loud pedal says, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Then you got to like give it 3 pieces of identification. And it's ridiculous. We're gonna jump back here. We're getting Goff has crashed. I don't know if he has. Or he did. Sure not seeing anything out of the ordinary for him. Also got a JC's had an issue. I believe I remember this on another road course where we kept getting people crashing and we didn't. Of course, this is a road course, so we are not going to be having a lot of. Yeah. Okay. Well, so I'm going to probably ignore some of them. Pop back live here. Pop back up here with our leader, Skylar Carnes. Local yellows. So if somebody spins or whatever, that's not going to just automatically throw out a caution. When we get to lap 13, so we'll have 12 complete, and then as the leader hits the stripe for lap 13, caution will come out. We'll still have, I'm sure that'll be. Oh, AJ jumped the pits. All right, this might be something. Milwaukee's best taking on the Roval's worst. And if any of you didn't like that, shame on you, because that was a good one. So we're going to loop around here. I still don't see anything that's a wreck. Well, okay. So he stopped, apparently, and that's what we're getting. Whatever. SDK. All right, so leading this thing, we got Mr. Skylar Carnes here in the Bobby Labonte with never driving Toyota Interstate Batteries. It's an Interstate Batteries Chevrolet. It was a Pontiac for that. Missed them Pontiacs. Behind him, you know him as Sexy Walter, because it says right there all over his car. We know him as Kyle from the booth. This is Kyle Gretsch. Running third is your points leader, Davey Hendricks, hanging out down there in Jacksonville, Florida. Got him a Ninja Turtle hop. Rolling up in fourth, Marty Rogers, just slow and smooth. Nice and smooth, coming along. Speaking of coming along, Christian, you know how to turn right, my man. And you got snazzy wheels. Well, I like colored wheels, absolutely. And there, look at this, driving the Hams mobile, Mr. Oliver Turan, who you can watch like this if you're watching his stream. Hoopy doop. Oh, he only hoopy dooped once. He has got some funny business going on and knows that car. He's apparently decided to check somebody's privilege right in the back bumper. Oh, well. Slider definitely looks like he's had an adventurous start to the day. Like, quite the adventurous start. Rafter's a little dinged up. What? Dang. So passing him there was Mr. Jacob Klinghardt, the Hoopty Special. Right behind him, Terry Brooks. We got Dixon there with OG on OG violence fixing to happen. Behind them, speaking of some OGs, Will Jester, he is flying around the corner there. Likes to take pictures from the air and send them to us, see if we can identify the racetracks. Sticky fingers, here he comes, running in 12th. Look out, you bums. That was all I could come up with. Anyway, it's Jason Benson. He did not sponsor this week, so we're not going to make a huge ghost deal for him. Right behind him, donuts. JC down there hanging upside down, turning rights and lefts, because that's what you do on a road course. So you thought it was because he was in Australia. You guys don't know what I'm getting ready to say. There's Sarge, tootling around back there in 4th. There's Nodge. I think he may be texting and driving. Just kind of cruising around. Maybe he's heading to the mall. Get some new pants at the pants store. Mr. Alex Goff, he's trying to get some sticky cheats with the Hubba Bubba car, see if he can get a little more grip, keep that thing down on the track, because the old Yoda is looking a little rough. AJ, I believe he may have called it. Willie Whitaker, looks like he just decided he wasn't even going to try this. So, how you like them apples? Don't like them at all, sir. I don't like them at all. Oh, we've got confirmation Matt Piracini has not been medically cleared to race. So we've got, really a capable and winning car sidelined. The old 24 is going to sit there and get dust on it. We're going to have to all donate some cans of compressed air and send up to Canada so Matt can blow the dust off of it, get it back out, do the walk around. Tell him how he's going to shape it like a bullet. Uh-oh. Oh. See the end of this. All right, he gets her around. Let's see what led up to that. All right. So sticky fingers. Undoubtedly eating marshmallows right now. Barrels down the max straight. Keep in mind, it's not all straight. You got to stop in the middle. And we go, we turn, brake check. Oh, that was easy. He got it. Good deal. Good job, good job. Near him. Why near him for me? Oh, who's wrecking now? Oh, we got Selby Goff crashed again. Goff is not having a very good day. We run some truck stuff, and man, Goff has been lighting it up in the trucks. Of course, the trucks don't do road courses. We might do the Glen, but probably not, but maybe. Hey, where have I seen that? Oh, I think him and Benson are practicing that, maybe. Maybe that's what's going on. Oh, boy, oh, howdy, oh, boy, everybody. So there's, so there's Clinkhart. I think he's leading Mr. Terry Brooks. I believe that is the case. There is Mr. Terry Brooks. Hoopty-doop. Those were not very good hoopty-doops. You guys definitely need to try harder. I like that shot kind of up the tunnel there. That was not a metaphor. Sure sounded like one, though. Right on board here in Lincoln. Get around ET's big old dome in the infield. Off the gas, up the hill. That corner, just, man, that is rough. It's so easy, both those, to just a little too much gas. And the first one, you're just gone. You're out in the grass. The second one, you're looping around or backwards and slipping, all the way back across. Packing back into the wall. It's so easy to not do that very good. This is a good overtake spot here. Well, Terry's working in on him. Back up here. Off the nose of Terry Brooks Jr. come into Hoop-de-Doop Junction. Up through the tunnel. We could call that the love tunnel because you get a lot of love there. Then again, we could not because, I mean, you know, double entendres and whatnot. So I'm still waiting for my correction that I still haven't got. I'll give you a hint at the beginning of the broadcast. I'm sure I'll hear about it in the Discord, but I kind of thought I'd get that and I'd get at least a YouTuber going, no, you were right, but nothing at all. Down we go. That's where I'm going. Wrong suspension camera. Off the right in front. See if we can watch some. We're trying to watch some Hoopy-Doops. Making way in here. Come on, hit them turtles. Oh, that was weak. We missed the turtles too there. Oh, Terry, I don't know if you can. I don't think Terry's going to be my Ninja Turtle hitting guy. Let's see who will. I bet we can ride on with Skyler. I bet he'll hit some of these for us. Let's see where he's at. I think he's in NASCAR 2. Oh, yeah. There we go. Get him there. Oh, hey, there's a wall there. Yeehaw. All right, Skyler, take us around this joint. Go from the nose. Why not? This feels unsafely fast. Yep. See, he hoopy-doos it. See, that's why he's leading. You gotta get up on them things. You gotta show them Ninja Turtles who's boss. Whoa! Man, that'd have been a good one to watch. You just about took us all with you, Skyler. You want to destroy your car, that's fine, but just remember, my face is on the front of this car right now watching this. Up and around through E.T.'s head, down into E.T.'s head too. Up on the E.T. cranium. E.T. forehead. Back down into the, we'll call it the left ear. Back right in here. Super smooth rolling into that throttle. Watch that wall. Down we go. Nobody in sight. Davey Hendricks has decided he's going to ride out in front of Kyle. Kyle's undoubtedly saving some tires. Whoop-a-doop. Watch that wall again. Skyler really tries to show that wall who's boss. Through NASCAR 3 and 4, the lime green Interstate Batteries mobile. Man, he just sends it down here. Whee! We like jumping stuff, Mom. Oh, Davies had some contact. We got some left front goings on there. Back looks good, so and the rear of Kyle's car didn't look bad, so I don't think it was them. He just got a little far out and clipped the tire mirror here, wall. This is the last lap before we will get the lap 13 fun flag yellow, which as far as I know will be the only one in the race. So we'll go probably a 3-lap caution, we'll resume. So, oh man, they are so close into that wall. So we should go back probably ballpark lap 16. So we'll be just under 30 laps left. There's like 28, 29 laps to go. But I'm sure that is beyond. I don't think anybody can make that unless they're really trying to save. I don't think I'd try. All right, so here comes the body poopa. Skylar's gonna come around and duck into the pits. Man, you talk about some of us are playing checkers and he's out here playing chess. Davey Hendricks just takes the lead. Skylar is going to go ahead and just cycle right back around, though. Oh, Kyle coming with him. Did he get in before the pits were closed? Nice. Nice job, boys. Nice job. Uh-oh. That was weird. That's still weird. Turned on the pit road scoring and everybody just left. And I turned it off and here they are. So we are not going to use the pit lane scoring box because apparently it's crashing iRacing. Oh, man. All right, we'll give that a lap to catch back up. I don't know what that was about. Wow. Okay. You know, it worked fine until they updated it. So, I don't know what's going on here, but it's showing me that Dixon is just crashing nonstop. Oh, it says they're dropping. Okay. So these are all just coming up from, yeah, they're blinking in and out from the pit road thing. All right. Well, never mind. All right. I'm going to go back up high here. I'm going to just set it on Davey coming back around here to collect the pace car. Should be somewhere around here waiting for him. 13 laps are in the books. If we had commercials to break away to, we would break away to them, but we do not. The first caution, and what realistically more than likely will be the only caution. There comes the pace car out of the pits to make Davey slow down a little bit and let it get out in front of him. So, got Hendricks, we got Rogers, we got Carnes, Turan, Klinkart, Brooks, Lushin, Corey, Gretsch, and Sargent being your top 10. Campbell, Jester, Crutchley, Benson, Dixon are your next 5, and that's it. Goff decided that he would rather go watch paint dry. Now he's tired of fighting with the car. Benish said likewise. Whitaker just decided that once he sat there on the pit wall, he's like, yeah, you know what? Let's pack up the hauler and go home. So 15 cars. It's going to be a good points day for most of them, I guess. You see how big of a lead this is. I mean, even a caution lap under here that's taking everybody this long to get caught back up. There's, to an extent, ways you make this back up under caution, or here get everybody re-racked. Things you're doing for, we're gonna take fuel only here, or take 2 tires and a little bit of fuel, and that way we can just stretch it, and the whole running the race backwards and knowing how many laps you can go. But there comes times where they are they're a lap and a half faster than you, and yeah, it just kind of is what it is. Switch back up here and let everybody doodle bob on around. America's home for racing. America. Make America yours. Up here seems to give me a hard time. Yeah, the pit road graphic, for whatever reason. I mean, I kind of want to hit it again and see if it does it again, but on the other hand, I don't. So, kind of them things. That was really strange. See the slow crawl down pit lane. Skyler? Remember that time you stopped so you didn't have to stop with everybody? Oh, so Skyler's just going to go ahead and super ultra big brain it. Figured if I come down and I just take a splash of gas, I'm going to go right back out in front of everybody. Don't got to stop for tires. So, okay, all right, that's fine. Bravo, bravo. Then the super hard left at the end of pit road. They couldn't have made that any more convenient for everybody. So 15 to 45 coming down. We will be looking 30 laps left to go in the books. So that tells me by my math, we're a third of the way home. Hey, I like them apples. I was going to get apples at the store and I didn't. So we're going to have a lot of apple references tonight. You just need to know that. Because we are, because that's just it. That's how it's going to be. So, after pits, we cycle around. Kyle's back out front. Skyler's going to start on the outside. No, Skyler would have been the leader, so he'd have been the control car. That's not going to be the case. So now he's going to be waiting on Kyle. Alan Dixon's going to start behind him in third, and Mr. Hendrick's going to start there in fourth, and Klink's going to be starting fifth behind him. You see your run down there. Looks like Benson's back into the pits. And, I mean, everybody strolls by. Other than Oliver may not know how bad his car is, because that thing looks like a modified tour mobile. It looks like everybody else, like the 33, and he's all beat up, so it looks pretty obvious he had taken his fast repair. But old Hams there, man, it looks like an old drunk guy's driving it. He has got I think maybe that gets yeah, I think everybody's got their damage fixed. Everybody's real good and squared up. Come around, we'll get one to go, so we should come back in there, like I said, with 28 to go. Oh, Skyler's committed to it. He even hit the Ninja Turtles under caution. All right, lights are out on the pace car. Get everybody side by side it up. Back all 7 rows deep that we got. 7 rows plus 1. 7 plus 1 seating. Still got a little wrinkle going on there with the Kyle mobile. I'm feeling we will have way more wrinkles on these things coming up very shortly. Oliver's car's tore up from the floor up. Hey, look! It all of a sudden has a nose again. How did we pull that off? I do not believe that. It does not show that he made a late pit stop. I don't know. I tell you, this thing keeps us up. This may be my excuse to have to buy a new computer. Wink, wink. Get back up front here. We're going to get ready. We're going to get set. And here in about 30 more seconds, we're going to go. The 28 laps, we're going to be ripping through this one pretty quick. I mean, it's not going to be a whole lot past an hour this one. We're going to have her done and in the books. And I'm going... No, I'm not. I'm not gonna jinx him. Or should I? I think Skyler's the fastest car. But I got a feeling he won't end up winning this. So I'll just leave it at that. I just got a feeling about it. I'm not trying to speak anything into existence, but I'm just putting that out there. A lot of times the fastest guy doesn't win. But we're about to find out who the fastest guy is tonight. Pace car is going to think about it before it peels all the way off. There we go. We're going to get that peel off. We got the green that is on Kyle. Green on Kyle. What's that for a weird sentence? Oh, Skyler's going. Kyle's going to go. Who's going? Are we going to go? We're going. Kind of. Like a herd of turtles in a snowstorm off into turn one. And into turn one we go. Hey, that's way better than they did in the Cup race. Here we come up the tunnel of love. I wasn't going to call it that, but I feel like it. Whatever. All right, off into ET's head, up across the cranium corner. And then we're down into the left ear nook. Kyle's got Skyler. Skyler really makes up a lot of time. Wow, he really closed in, mate. It was on him. This is a fascinating thing to me, just in general, because I can't road race. I can kind of get out there and ride around, but these guys, nope. You will only see me in front of those guys when they are coming around to lap me. Skyler says, hey, watch this. Kyle says, all right then. Go ahead and cook your tires off there, buddy boy. Skyler laughs and says, I cook tires for breakfast. Maybe sometimes lunch, a dinner or two in there. And he has a sensible dinner and a Nutrislim shake. 47 and the 27. Here we go with the battle of the sevens again. Davey with the 38 is going to break that up. Down through Hoopy-Doop, Hoopy-Doop. And you notice the two cars leading Hoopy-Doop the best. Davey, you got to work on your Hoopy-Dooping and you be a little faster. You might be running second. Up through the tunnel of love. Oh, we got Dixon behind us. He provided an extra all on himself. Switch back here and check out Mr. Klinkhart, Mr. Brooks. Boy, Link's just getting her all stretched out there. How wide can we make this car? Whoa! Well, he didn't get the run. Boy, that must have just been angle. That sure looked like Ollie's nose was underneath him, but I think they've just been camera angle. I'll calm down on the next one. Maybe. So we can watch on the tower. Skyler has decided to leave Kyle behind. Where he got about a half second here. Well, Kyle's going to fight it back a little bit. He's going to try and drag Hendricks with him. Davey Hendricks really ought to run a purple haze paint scheme. Whoa, that was a good hoopy-doop. Down into turn one. Yep. Gonna give it a looky. Whoa, Skyler just scaring the paint off the walls. Oh, that got him wide enough. Look who's leading. Little Blue Deuce 7. Up and around the cranium corner, top of ET's noggin. Down the noggin straight, into the left ear lobe. This is that. Yep, see, that happens there a lot. Well, that sucks. Get her looped around here. I mean, the one, I guess, kind of decent thing, there's only 15 cars, but then the other part that sucks is, oh, whew. The other part that kind of sucks is that, they're all spread out. But Davey. Skyler says, none shall pass. Davey says, well, what's the air velocity of an unladen swallow? Skylar's like, well, it depends. Depends on where that swallow happens to be from. Oh, that was a, oh man. See? He listened. Davey listened. He's hoopy-dooping better, and now he's catching up to Skylar. You guys think that just because I don't speak English, that I don't know what I'm talking about. Side by side through the tunnel of love. Oh, a little love tap. Down into the cranium corner. And I don't know, Davey's not going to have a run there. We go into the left earlobe. Get her around to the $100 question. Did Kyle have help? I don't know. We may find out after this. Skylar might have it. Hendricks might just realize he's got a big old points lead. Second is way better than last. Cooler heads prevail. Or he's just going to sneak up on him later. Got a nice little humpy dump there. Jump on board with Mr. Skylar here. See what kind of sweating from him we're getting here. We'll get a cheating Yoda ride-on lap. I'm really not calling him cheating. That's just what everybody says. Yoda on Yoda violence. Pass me not, you shall. Yep, just did that. Davey is there. We're getting a Benson crash. We'll check back in on that. Like 2.5. See how this shakes out here. We got real low numbers of the Toyotas. However, the Toyotas do seem to run better, which kind of leads me to believe maybe they are cheating. I say well, it's just truth. It is just truth. Oh! That was close. Man, that was close. All right, let's ride on board here. Let's get up in on the nose of Davey. Ride around here for a lap with him on Skylar. He definitely off into one, but he gets a monster run up the love tunnel for it. Well, that was a horrific sentence. All right, oh buddy, here we're gonna come around cranium corner. He is on it. Going across ET's head. Down into the earlobe. They're really even through there. We're getting in through turn one. Davey lets off early and back that entryway up. Really gets off the gas, back in it, really sails out of there. If that was the other side of the start-finish line, I'd be like, that's a good spot to be that much faster, but I don't know that's going to help him because he's going to have the whole lap of trying to hold Skylar off. Some Ninja Turtle bashing going on here. And the turtles, hopping them turtles is faster, as you can see. You need to get on them a little bit. It helps the car turn, so you don't got to slow down quite as much. You're just kind of throwing the car in the air to make the car do the work instead of the brakes. Or as JV likes to call it, brakes by Goodyear. You're not really scrubbing tires by turning too far. You're just kind of two-stepping it. That looked a little more even. They didn't really get the run either. So I definitely think that is definitely a run to take a look at. Oh, that getting sideways, that ain't gonna help you out any. So there's some other cars on the track. Flip through these guys here real quick. Like Mr. Marty Rogers has snuck his way up quietly to third, and it's not really. He runs really strong road courses. He runs strong a lot of places. He'll just kind of mind his P's and Q's, and next thing you know, he'll be what he's doing, just hanging up right up front. Alan Dixon running fourth. How do you like that? One of the been around these whole 20 years. Fourth place at the Roval. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And then we got the Clink hanging out in fifth. Car number 5. Ah, heck with it. He's cheating too. He's got his car in his spot. Number same. Nah, it's gotta be cheating. Sitting behind him, previously without a nose, he went and got a nose job. Oliver Turan. Just make up vicious rumors about everybody tonight. And we have just hit halfway. 22 to go. Then we got Mr. Christian sitting there in 7th, who was up as high as 5th. Really good, solid race. Running very well. Up 4 on the night. And apparently off track somewhere, not showing up for me. There he is. There's Sarge. Camera's got a step ahead of him. Running 8th. The man who is probably on a mission is sitting there in 9th right now. And we're just, oh, yeah, there was right rear damage there. So I would definitely say, well, not the hood, but yeah, I see the side panel now is dented. It wasn't. The TV panel in the back was, so there was definitely contact. He got some help, so. On the right front, my left. Man, that car is definitely not going to win any sexy Walter contest, that's for sure. Right behind him, the donut man himself, JC. Another top 10 for him. Will Jester. Got him some anodized yellow looking wheels. That's yellow chrome. It's not gold, it's yellow chrome. Notch. The old Lowe's 48 Mobile. Thanks, Notch. And there is Rafter, just making laps. And we've got a couple of these to watch. So I've got a Benson's Greatest Hits Volume 1 from a couple laps ago. Lap 21, it looks like. Oh, whoa! Hip Hop Anonymous? All right, so I counted that as a crash. That's weak. Then we got another one here. I don't really see anything. It's ET Cranium. Well, still don't really see anything. Well, yeah, Gilligan. All right, well, so there's that. This will come as no surprise to you, but Benson was really excited about doing this tonight. There's very man, I don't know what you want to call it. There's dissension in the ranks amongst those who do and those who do not like road racing. And those who do, Davey Hendricks, who just passed Skyler, coming to the stripe, in through NASCAR 3 and 4. You know what he said? Do you? You know what he said? He said, "All right, down and through Hoopy Doop Junction." Let's see, did he Hoopy Doop good? Oh, he did. Look, well, yeah, but he Hoopy Dooped them both, and that kept him in the lead. So, bonus points. You can't be mad at bonus points. So, there goes Davey, off in the lead, never to be seen again. Got some nudge down through. Oh, he got him some dupe. I don't know that he hoopied, but he duped. He duped it. And Nodge going to let... Well, maybe. Looks like he's going to let Rafter go. Maybe he's going to run on him. Get him, Nodge! Right, ran away from him. Oh, there's some big curb hopping going on here. And then trying to sneak moves. This is not going to be over anytime soon. I just have a feeling these two are going to just kind of stick around each other the entire way, and it may be something like this pit stop coming up that is really the determining factor. Well, that's if Benson doesn't just decide to end the night for somebody. I mean, you know, that could be. Davey's going to come around. Oh, well, Jason Benson decided he's going to just kill some cones, mow a little grass. Might well get them flowers while you're... Oh, no! Nodge! There you go. Celebrate. Woo! Nodge! Yeah! Woo! All right. Well, Nodge was just celebrating getting a 19 to go. Maybe that's all we had going on there. All right. Nodge getting back up to speed. Nodge is doing desert-ish things. Skyler... That was almost a bad deal there. He about left reared himself into the wall. We got us a little battle shaping up again for fifth. Looks like Dixon's going to try to hold off Ollie. Let's see if Skyler can catch Davey. They're both hanging out a little bit. Getting there. Get a little slide amongst friends. Up into the cranium corner, everyone. Here we're going, driving across the top of E.T.'s head. Meow. Meow. Down around the left earlobe. I don't even think that's right. I think it'd be his right one, but it's too late. We've already called it the left one. Nodge doing his best Jimmy Johnson impression. That's too bad we couldn't put an overlay of stuff blowing up out of the trunk of his car. It was like a big confetti cannon out of the back end of the 48. All right. Well, Dixon and Nodge, or God, now I'm thinking of Nodge. Ollie. I think we're about to have a discussion for who's going to be running fifth here. Ollie's kind of a... So we got... Jester's got on the pit lane. I'm not going to try the graphic again because we all saw what happened last time. I don't know what happened. What happened there? What in that update? But we're not touching that. I'll test that later on the replay or something, trying to figure out what happened. Yeah, Jester is into pit road. Let's see. We're going to try and find... Oh, it looks like he's the only one showing. Mark's showing he's got a second pit stop. Man, Raptors had 3 pit stops. I wonder if he's made his final. Let's do... No, let's wait. Ollie, the inside. Slider's like, all right, go ahead. Take it, you young pup. He's going to ride on around here. I'll catch you on the flippity flop. Benson do it again. I got it now. It's telling me this is another one. I think it's time to use the fast repair though, Jason. That poor car has seen better days. Well, that's hardly a wreck. Oh, now, yeah. Oh boy, everybody else is coming. Wise decision. Wise decision. Gets back there, sitting in some hanging. Low hanging fruit, maybe? Out. We're going to pop this up here. We're going to go out to these. We're going to do one of them. And then we're going to do this way. So we're going to get some stuff going here. Pa-pa! All right. So we went 14 laps because, you know, caution flag. And we are now 15 laps into that second run. As you can see, Al Corey has stopped again. He's 5 laps into another run. Terry Brooks is into another run, and then Jester just stopped. So he's got they're in 12th place out of their little yellow dot. Everybody else is still out and running, so we'll keep a look on that, and we'll get all this figured out shortly. It looks like we've had an international incident. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, doesn't look like much. Right along here, JC. Oh, Gilligan. Yep. Nope. No, I mean, you may as well. The damage has already been done. It's not like you're going to hurt anything. Just smack it for making you mad. Now in the pits, under no real surprise, John Campbell. Hey, look who's joined the party and is probably not real happy still, and is going to make it a point to get the car back in there. The 27 car of Angry Waltrip. That is not pictured. He would be that car. He's going to go ahead, instead of getting held up, this is some kind of big brain move here. I've not done this myself, but I've seen this done before. That instead of getting held up, you go ahead and stop, do your service, know you're good, and then you go back out there and start pounding pavement, knowing them guys are going to be way out in front of you, and then they're going to have to stop. Meanwhile, you pass them without actually having to do any of the work. It's like this guy knows what he's doing or something. It's wild. So Kyle is in. Sarge is in. Davey Hendricks is out. And Clink Hart is in second. Nero. Of course, Clink Hart's 20 seconds behind. We have had people cycling through the pits. Pop these up here, see if we can get them up and around. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and let these bars grow a little from them, because Campbell was just in, Sarge is just in, so it takes us a lap or two to start showing up. So we will just kind of watch it, see what it's got going on, see what it tells us. We've got Dixon hanging out here in 5th. Cruising around, trying to keep Christian behind him. Nope. Everybody else, they said, hey, Kyle stopped, so we should stop and get out of his way. That's probably not what they said, but that's how we're going to play this. Whole lot of cars coming down to what will be the last stop. Here goes Kyle. The aforementioned Kyle. And you see pit. Everybody's pitting. Kyle's going to make up most of his spots there. Got Clink Hart's 20 seconds behind Hendricks. Carnes has left the building, and SDK did not tell me that he did. So, what happened there? And now we're going to look up. It does show him stopping. That's weird. Running back around, up through the tunnel of love. His neuron didn't sound very good that time. Wonder if he had a motor issue. Oh. Well, so there be that, and if you ain't running for points, just wins, you're probably not winning because of that on a road course. So, as they say in the Marines, I have no idea. I do not know. So. Anyway, he said, F it. Lap Maroonies. We got Clink Hart, who, as we can see, is trying to lap Jester. Jester does not want to be lapped. Have I pointed out that Clink Hart is leading the race right now? Dude's fast. I keep telling you guys he's fast. Look at that. That was a double neural. Another near. Down and around, cut the wall, back through, off of ET's head, down into NASCAR 1, coming up onto the max straightaway to do a little hoopty-dooping in the middle there. I cannot believe how unbelievably quick Hendricks is catching him, though. Oh my God. Look at the timer. He's made up like a second on him just this lap. That is unreal. So the middle of this box is Clinkhart. We got Jester right behind him, then Hendricks is right back there. He's 4.5 seconds back. When we get back out of here, yeah, now we're down to 4, under 3. He was 7 seconds behind at this point last lap. So the 42, I'm just not going to do that to him. We're down to 3.5 seconds of a lead. Clink, you got 12 laps of this. You need, I don't know what, you need a steamroller maybe, or a red shell, or maybe some green shells to drop behind you, a banana peel, something. Because holy moly, you are about to get ran down. The lunch money bully is right behind you. I can see him, and he is coming for you like you got a $100 bill in your pocket, and he knows it. That is unreal. Wow. All right, then. Let's switch out here, and there he is. Cue the Jaws music. Davey's coming. And Clink is going to go ahead, get his laps led, pop in. I was pretty sure he hadn't stopped, but it was sure going to make for better TV if he had. All right, let me go. Clink got his laps led, got him some TV time. He's going to, I probably will come out without Kyle passing him, I would think. Should, anyway. We're going to watch 8th place Al Corey, who'll be dooping around here. Got Naj. Naj is not having a great night. He's running 12th. Kyle looks like he's fast repaired. I believe that the ire of his storm has left, though, so I don't know if he realizes that fully or not, but he is still all about getting to the front. See if he can't do anything about this lead. He is making some gains, but it's, I mean, sometimes you're on a straightaway and, you know, the guy's in a tight corner. Kind of got to watch that, which, you know, Davey just eating up Clinkhart's lead like that was because of old tires, but still, it was cool to see. So top 5, Hendricks, Gretsch, Rogers, Turan, and Clinkhart. So all said and told, he come right back out where he was. So Clink did a good job. Good job, Clink. Whoa, what are we doing there? Marty was getting a little crazy with the Ninja Turtles. Up there thinking he was playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater. He was like, ooh, doing a... Well, I about said an ollie because I saw his name. He's doing skateboard tricks. Right along your rafter. Hop. Hip hop. Hip hop anonymous. Got some Nero. Dodge doesn't look like he likes that interlude. Oh, yep, we I guessed right with Skyler. He killed the car, so he is in the chat. No points, no care. Well, Clink's gonna come up there. Speaking of Clink and Ollie, really wasn't, but, you know. So Clink has got some nice fresh new tires. Ollie, not quite so much. I mean, they're not terrible, but they ain't new. And with this handy-dandy graphic to pop up here, we see Oliver Tran's got 4 laps on his tires. Klink is on, I believe this is now lap 2. So we're going to see exactly how much of a difference tires makes. Oh, Sarge, what are you doing? Trying to scare the guy behind the wall. The guy probably said something about, like, you know, it's probably like, I heard your leak sucks. And Sarge's like, what? Brake checked it. Then he realized the guy wouldn't have said that because he doesn't talk. True story. You really don't. And down underneath Ollie into turn 1. Klink. They are both slipping equally. Gotta love it. We're down to single digits, man. We're down 9 to go. Oh, Ollie got it. Saved it. Stopped it. Going rolling. Dixon really gave her a hard tug on the wheel to not just go plowing into that. That was a good job. Oh, Ollie. So a couple lap difference in tires isn't massive, I would say, from the looks of that, but they are definitely faster, and it adds up pretty quick. Tomorrow the ARCA cars will be just on the oval because we don't believe in road courses in ARCA anymore, and we'll probably be beating up some tires. I think it's one of the Charlotte's cheaper tires. I don't know. I'm old. I forget things. We got Sarge hanging here. He's going to let Mr. Brooks go on by. Not a real big point trying to race him or hold him back. Terry's car goes through that corner going whatever it was the Tasmanian Devil did. Something like that. But Kyle is just kind of stuck. He is 21 seconds back. That's just kind of where he's been. Doesn't seem to really be able to make a big any time. Slider, man. Slider's having a good run. Hanging out in 5th. And, I mean, I would take that. Hang out in 5th in all these races. The No-Toads are a good group of a lot of fast guys. I mean, you pull out a 5th, you've accomplished something, especially something as difficult as the Roval, which I've heard. I don't do the practice racing just for not racing them. I just don't. See, that was a good one. It's the point now I can't stop doing it, you guys. You're just going to have to deal with it. Anyway, I have read on Discord probably 60 times this week how slick the Roval is. Everybody's just been complaining. It's slick, it's slick, it's slick. So I'm sure that's probably part of the issue. Run, Will! Run! Marty's trying to pass you. It's not really for position, but still being what it is. Still Marty just hanging out in 3rd. Got Hendricks, Gretsch, and Rogers top 3 with Klink running 4th. Dixon hanging out in 5th. Ollie is running there in 6th. We've got Christian Lotion in 7th. Al Corey is still running in 8th. Sarge running in 9th. JC hanging out in 10th. Then we got Jester and Dodge are a lap down. Benson's 2 laps down. Brooks is 4 laps down. The last 4 have decided they are out of here. They are going to beat the traffic home. I don't know how they have traffic home because I presume they're sitting at their home doing this, but I just report what they tell me. Speaking of a good time to go get a drink, get yourself a Coke Zero. If you do, and you tell them you saw it on the broadcast, they'll give Slider $1. I bet you didn't know that. Same thing with hams. If you can find somebody that sells hams, and then you find somebody that will admit to drinking it, they'll give Ollie $1. I'm about to be abducted by a beer can. Clean cart. Keep her on down on the inside, getting that pass. Woo! Ollie looks like he is. I think he is drunk. That thing is moving around an awful lot. I don't like the looks of that car. ARCA cars on a road course will make you rethink the life decisions that got you there. Roy, you definitely speak the truth. Absolutely. 5 more to go. Hey, who's leading this thing, you say? Well, it's that guy again. Who, granted, I think Davey's my spirit animal because he says things that I would say in our chat a lot. But he's really fast and I'm not, so, I mean, how alike could we possibly be? Not at all. Right. Exactly. He goes so fast the camera can't even see him. It's ridiculous. I mean, look, he's going so fast he ripped half the pink off of his car. I think he ripped the shorts off of Michael Jordan on the hood. Looks like he ain't wearing nothing. Or maybe blew him off the hood. That could just be the outline of when they painted around him. At any rate, Davey's not going to lose the points battle when he keeps winning all the races. Just kind of where we're going with here. Uh-oh. We've got a Sarge issue. Let's see what happened here. Sarge and Rafter. That's never a good combination. Pretty sure those two like to beat each other more than anybody else on the track. Oh, curb. Yep. Oh, well, we caught the tail end of that. Why did that just not tell me? Just. No bueno. We still got Ollie working on Al Dixon. I'm not convinced that they're going to get anywhere with it. Dixon really, man, he's holding a pretty wheel. And I mean, he's got, I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying. Dixon's wheel is like not even force feedback. It's old school. Whoa, man. Ollie with a brake check of a lifetime. That could have just turned into a full send to the 33. This is why we like Ollie. He won't just butt punch you in the middle of next week. He'll try and gather it up and not murder you. Murder's bad, okay? Kind of rolling around here. So Hendricks, I mean, we're pretty well set here. Hendricks is, he's going to win this thing, let's face it. Kyle, I think Kyle's got a pretty good grasp on second. Marty's got a real firm hold on third. It's not necessarily concrete, but it's really stout. Cleanhart's bopping around there in fourth. He's got him a good day. Dixon and Ollie are just kind of right there on top of each other, and Christian's also right there in with it. So they're all just within about a second and a half of each other. Not necessarily off of each other enough where, one screw up, and that can definitely change. Oh, no, Will. What happened to Will? Will got a boo-boo. Will he recover? Will we get to see it on replay? Will I stop making terrible puns? No, I won't. Where? Oh, hop the curb. Well, yeah, that wasn't too bad. I've had worse. This is just a flesh wound. There is Mr. Marty Rogers, previously mentioned in fourth. I mean, he's within reach of Cleanheart. I mean, he's there. It's just you need a little help. Linkart's, man, I mean, that dude's running a real solid race. Rogers, too. Dixon is running a great race. I mean, everybody who finished this thing, and I'm not exaggerating this at all, I have yet to finish this race. I think I've ran it 3 times. I think we've ran it 3 other times. It might only be 2. It feels like we've done it like 90 times because it's just really long. That's what she said. And I don't think I've made half the laps because eventually, after banging and bouncing off of stuff and spinning around so many times, you just kind of get bored and just keep hitting stuff until the car dies. And that's what I did one time, and the other time I just was like, yeah, I'm heading down that road. I just stopped. Where is our leader? Okola. There he is. Davy's coming around there, so we still got a little bit. Kyle, I mean, all said and told, a second is definitely not bad. He's not going to be happy with that, but, I mean, he should be. Actually, might be. He may pretend. So, looks like Klink is going to get him a little air time tonight. He holds on to finish 3rd. Rogers, man, he started 4th. That's unfortunate. Kyle started 2nd. Marty started 4th. Neither one of them have gained or lost anything. Dixon, he is up 4 positions, up to 5th. Klinkart's up 5 positions, up to 3rd. And Davey Hendricks up a couple. Ollie has gained 4 positions. Christian has lost 1. Al has lost 3. That's the way that works. You know, for some to go forward, some must go backwards. Sarge has gained 3. JC has gained 1. Jester up 6 positions. 3 to the good for Nodge. Final lap. We are rolling around with our winner. At this point, he might be able to coast. Well, probably not all the way, but some of it. Back down and out and around and back into the oval. Mr. Davey goes back to NASCAR 1, back to NASCAR 2, down the back straightaway, on the brakes, into the little interloop chicane. Touch them turtles, buddy. That's what she said, I think. Round through NASCAR 3 and into 4. And Hoopy Doop Mountain. Into the grass a little bit. Oh, come on, turtles them, turtles them. All right. All right, Davey Hendricks is going to take the lead, or take the win. Kyle is, I mean, half a lap back. It's a 25-second lead for you. Here comes Kyle, a hard-fought runner-up today. But runner-up nonetheless. There we go. You hit them turtles like you mean it. Oh, sideways, sideways. Good job. Good job. Here comes Klink. Gonna see him skedaddling. A hip, a hop, across the stripe. Here comes Marty for 4th. There's Mr. Al Dixon for a top 5. With Oliver Turan right on his tail. Christian right behind him. And we've got Mr. Rafter bebopping around in 8. Down through the NASCAR turn 3 and 4. And he's going to get him a finish out of this. Just tooling along, saying thankfully it's over. Sarge going to come home in 9th. JC is lap down in 10th. Let's go up here. There he is. Look at Mr. Davey Hendricks. And do him some burning outs. keep in mind while he's burning these things down, League 6307, the Discord link is on your screen. Xfinity Sunday, that is invite only, but ARCA, the 87s, the Next Gen, King of the Hill, those are all open to everybody in the league. Stop in. We are recruiting. We let people come in, and we let them race. We run almost every night of the week. And it's 8 p.m. in the Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. He done blow the motor with the 20th anniversary of the No Toads. We got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got Twitter. Come play with us. And we will now pop up some standing results. Pong. There we go. We got them. We got us some results up on screen. We got us some finishers in here. And we are going to start with the third place finisher, Jacob Klinkart. Man, that was a solid run.
Thank you. I felt really good tonight, so I was happy with it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a road racer, so I can't tell this for sure, but it looked slick and it looked like it was a difficult race.
Yeah, very. It was tough to keep the rear tires under me, but it's all good. We at least got a third out of it.
Yep, there was a lot of, there was really a lot of good side-by-side racing, actually, back and forth, which, a road course-ish like this isn't necessarily conducive to that. But, you guys up there making passes and stuff, definitely put on a show. That was a very good, solid effort. Do you want to tell anybody hi while you got the room's attention?
Yeah, actually, I'd like to. I don't know if he's watching, but my painter's kid has cancer, and this might be his last couple months. So I just want to say hello to him, and I hope he's feeling better. And this third place was for him.
All right, very good. Yeah, I hope they get everything going and get that as good as you can. That's always super, super tough. Then meanwhile, you've been running good. Rattle off some more finishes for him.
I'm planning to.
All right, we're gonna jump you here, Jacob. We're going to a hard-fought second place for Kyle. Looked like you might have got a little help in what you'll maybe later refer to as the left earlobe. I was naming corners today. And to get back to second place on that was kind of a Herculean effort. So what was your night like, Kyle?
Yeah, that's a bummer, but, Skylar's not doing that on purpose. I've raced with him enough to know, he didn't mean to do that. He sent me a huge apology. He's a good dude. I was just trying to wrap the inside curb a little bit more. He was definitely carrying from the inside of that curb out to the outside. Just running two different lines, and, I almost ran over Davey twice. But, yeah, it's just one of those things that's unfortunate. I felt like, for once, I was going to be within the ballpark of Davey there. I felt like we would have had a pretty cool race there. We would have had a pretty decent thing going on there with Skylar and everything. But yeah, second place is a bummer, but still cool.
Yeah, watching the tower, you guys were realistically, all of you were running very, very, very close. Just kind of same laps. So yeah, it definitely kind of sucks that you guys didn't all three get to finish it, up together, because there'd have definitely been a 3-car battle for the win.
Yeah, we've had. I know we typically have the road course races where we have one person kind of come out and dominate. I think the only one that we've had broadcasted where it was kind of close was me and Ileana were kind of over each other on lap times, and then but I saved enough fuel to be able to just pit once, and he had to pit 2 times. But yeah, we've had a couple, and that was shaping up to be probably one of the. I don't know if it would have been the best one. We had a 87 race at Okayama. That was one of the best, and then yeah, but we would have been up there with that. But yeah, it's a bummer. But yeah, congrats to Davey.
Absolutely, and congrats to you. That loop, and then just the agonizing sitting and waiting for everybody to have to get by you before you can get cleared around to get turned back around is just, man, it is makes my skin crawl watching it. I would not want to be sitting in the car doing that.
Yeah, I should have just put it in reverse or something. I don't know.
All right, man. I'll let you off the hook. Thanks, Kyle. And for our regularly scheduled weekly talk, Davey Hendricks, my spirit animal, has won again. You did it again, man. We got a like a every week thing going on here. How did you do it this week?
Sweet Jesus, a lot of sweat, a little bit, and a lot of luck. I had messed up my brakes, helping out a buddy of mine. So I spent all the practice trying to get my brakes right, and then I get to, we're a second off the pace in practice, get to qualifying, and I was like, cool. I ran the same lap that Skylar and Kyle ran in practice, and then they both turned up a tenth to 2/10 faster, and I'm like, well, damn, maybe I'm just gonna stick with my, this top three and call it a good points night. But man, that first run was killer. My tires were everywhere. I had dinged both corners of my car on the wall at some point. Once we got through that competition caution, I felt like I had found the line I wanted. I felt like I had worked out all the kinks. So then it was just chasing down Kyle and friggin' Skylar, and it was going to be tough. I don't think I've ever seen three cars so close to one another on a road course speed wise. It sucked. Kyle got spun. I thought for sure. I mean, I thought we were all going to be neck and neck. I really did. So Kyle gets spun. So it's down to me and Skylar, and then the same corner that I just about destroyed the wall. And we go into turn 3. I hit the turtle, and I'm making a beeline for the wall. I told Rafter to go look at it to see how close I was because it was bad. Skylar just happened. I don't know if he got loose. I don't know if he followed me and hit the turtle or what, but he went around, and I don't know how injured his car was, but he left. So then it was just about making my turns, not hot lapping anymore. Just make sure I'm keeping my car in one piece. Still wound up dinging a corner of it off of a wall somewhere, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever had to sweat so much for a win. That was tight racing for a long time.
Yeah, at the very beginning, I may have. Well, I was just pretty well laying out conspiracy theories and lies this whole broadcast. But I actually kind of got on you, and I'm like, you've got to jump them turtles. And literally the next lap, you come through the chicane there on the front straight, hopped them, and you were right on top of both Kyle and Skylar. And I'm like, I told you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that first green flag run, I really was just trying to figure out what the hell I was supposed to be doing. I didn't really get a chance to practice this week at all, and I haven't ran here in a while. So after that, I mean, even in the last 10 laps, I was still finding places that I could, gain some time and fix my line a little bit more. So I was thankful for that competition caution. It got me caught up again, gave me a minute to breathe and figure out how I wanted to take lines while we were, going around the track a little bit slower. But yeah, it took me a while, but I'm glad I figured out something to try and keep up with those two because I wasn't cutting it that first half.
Yeah, you've come out and really put a hurting on us, and it was a good race, absolutely good race, and I mean it definitely was like close call theater for everybody out here. I mean there was a lot. You and Skylar several times coming up off of turn 1 and up into the tunnel there, which I referred to as the love tunnel. There was a lot of times you guys come up there a little stretched out sideways and stuff, but it was a good battle, and yeah, it's too bad it didn't get to carry all the way to the end. But congratulations, you got another win under your belt.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It was definitely hard fought.
All right, we'll let you guys head on out of here, and I have been Cooper, and for the No Toad Racing Network, we will catch you next week from Las Vegas, Nevada.